So we'll starting the discussion on the family law 2, right? We have a look the very first look on family law 2 syllabus second semester of Delhi University, right? So the very first topic of the family law 2 is regarding the Hindu joint Hindu family and Hindu compassionary, right? We'll have after 2 days or some days after some days on the theory aspect also, but we'll start today by the case discussion. Okay, I am audible to you. Hello.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
audible.
Shall I continue, bro?
No, no problem.
Okay, no, it's okay. No, so the first topic is joint Hindu family and the Hindu co-personality, right? We
Yeah.
have to know about this topic is in the context like the kinds and the sources of the properties, karta, which karta, the like manager, like in the that thing will be discussed in the theory aspect. So in this topic, we have to go with the 8 cases, right? The very first case is Commissioner of Income Tax versus Goma Delhi Lakshmi Narayan All India Report 1935 Bombay High Court. Okay, so let's come with the topic 2. We have gone through this. We have to go through this case through these cases. Like to topic 2 alienation of joint family property and topic 3 is partition. That is the covered by the part A. Now come in the part B. Part B, the talking about the Hindu Succession Act 1956. Okay, Hindu Succession Act topic 4, talking about general introduction and the application of Hindu Succession Act. Okay, you have to read the approx in topic 4, approx 6 cases. In topic 5, succession to the property of male intestate, right? Have to read like the 32 yani ki 7 cases approx. Okay, topic 6 talking about succession to the property of female intestate. The first topic, topic 5 is talking about the succession to the property of male intest, and the second topic 6 is succession to the property of female intestate, right? Only two cases will be there in topic 6. Topic 7 talking about Hindu women's estate, right? In this case, in this topic, with 3 cases. Okay, like come into the part C of it's talking about Muslim law. Topic 8 like related to the law related to the gifts. Okay, meaning of essential or valid gift like etc. will be covered in this topic. And there are 4 cases only in the topic 8 part C.
Okay,
Like
okay.
let me complete. So wait a minute. Topic 9 law related to the wills. Okay, only the concept is there. Topic 10 law related to the inheritance. There are three topics is there. Three content is there or aspect is there. So these are the 10 topics covered by the Hindu family law 2 under semester second. Okay. So like come to the very first cases. Very first case, Commissioner of Hindu Tax, Bombay versus Goma Delhi Lakshmi Narayan, Bombay High Court. Okay. The judge name is Beaumont Chief Justice. Okay. So what was the issue before the High Court? Whether in the circumstances of the case, the income received by right of survivorship by the sole surviving male member of Hindu undivided family can be taxed in the hands of such male member as his own individual income, or it should be taxed as a income of a Hindu divided family for the purpose of assessment of to the super tax under section 55 of the Income Tax Act 1922। इसका कहने का सिंपल मतलब है किसी अनडिवाइडेड फैमिली में जो इंडिविजुअल होगा क्या उस पर टेक्स्ट पर्टिकुलर लगेगा या फिर जो टेक्स्ट होगा या फिर होल फैमिली पर लगेगा, यही ना है राजेंद्र? दिस इज द क्रक्स ना ऑफ दिस इशू।
Yeah.
या
That every individual should pay uh, individual taxes, or they will considered as a single unit.
या so these are the this is the one issue before the high court. You can see the second first paragraph the also there is a question, there is issue, the question raised is whether the SSC is to be assessed as an individual or as a member of joint Hindu family, and the importance of the question lies in this, that for the purposes of the super tax he will be allowed a large exemption if he is taxed as the manager of the joint Hindu family than if he is taxed as an individual. So these are the such type of question put before the High Court of Bombay, right? So now you can explain the what is the corrects of this case, bro. I have gone through the case till now. Hello, Rajendra, are you there?
Yeah, I am here.
Yeah. So yeah. Now you can continue from this.
From where?
Yeah, I have done with the question raised before the High Court. Okay, like the first paragraph.
Okay,
So you can go onward to this case.
okay. Uh, the income tax act in the third para, na? In the
Yeah,
third
yeah.
para,
The third paragraph.
first line.
Yeah,
The Income Tax Act refers in various sections to Hindu undivided family. Means in income tax there are many sections referred, like section 14 subclause 1,
yes,
section 3, section 55. So we would first see what is written in section 14 subclause 1. So here it is provided that the tax should not be payable by an SSC in respect of any sum which
yes,
he receives as a member of Hindu undivided family,
yes,
which seems uh, which seems to mean that as Hindu undivided family is taxed as a unit. Okay, here it
okay,
is mentioned that taxed as a unit. Okay,
okay. Yeah, bro.
so
Continue.
the individual member thereof are not liable to charge in the respect of what each member receive as his or her share of joint income. Means in joint income, okay, if father-in-law, uh, if father-in-law, or if there are uh, if there are other members are earning money, or sharing to joint income, then they are not liable to pay individual taxes. Okay, it is written in section 14 subclause 1.
Yes, bro.
uh, Further, the nature of Hindu undivided family was perfectly well known to the legislature when the income tax was drafted, and it was well known that the expression Hindu undivided family includes female and is much wider than the expression compulsory. Okay, this point is important. Okay, so you
Okay.
should
Yeah,
see.
bro. Yeah.
And after that, which includes only the male in whom the joint family property is vested. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, it is argued by Advocate General that Act dealing it does with property, which refers to uh, it is argued by the Advocate General that Act dealing as it does with property when it refers to a Hindu undivided family really means to donate the copartners, that is to say, male member of the family in whom the family property is vested.
Yes.
It is just like that Advocate General at that time um, argued that dealing as dealing as it does with property means if you are dealing it with property, then it is to say that the male member of the family in whom the family property is vested. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. When it refers to Hindu undivided family, really means to donate the copartners. Okay,
Yes. So
means they all the money is donating to the copartners. That is to say, male member of the family in whom means you in a family who are the copartners, male members. Okay, so that's why saying that the family property is vested in the male member of the family. Okay, it
yes.
I see no ground for arriving at the conclusion since the meaning of two expressions was well known when the act was drafted and legislature has though fit to use the wider expression rather than narrow one. If I have doubt that this was deliberate, the more liberal allowance to joint family in respect of super tax was presumably given because the whole income of the family to would not go to one individual. The more liberal means they are saying that they are making liberal policy in allowance to joint family in respect of super tax means they want to increase the tax. Okay,
Yes,
if
bro.
there were a large number of male, uh, please please slide the slide.
Yeah.
If there were large number of male members, each member would get only a small portion of income, and it would be hard to charge the family with super tax merely because the joint income was over the limit at which super tax commences for an individual. Means uh, it is not possible. Na? Here it is written that it would be hard to charge family with super tax because the joint family income was over limit. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
the joint family income was over limit at which super tax commences from individual, but the same principle would apply, though perhaps to a less extent, to the case of the joint Hindu family consisting of one male member and several female
Yes.
members entitled to maintain. Yeah, here it is written that same principle apply होगा. Okay,
Yes.
perhaps कुछ extent तक तो कम होगा, लेकिन जब हिंदू जॉइंट फैमिली की बात आएगी जिसमें एक मेल मेंबर कंसिस्टिंग है और सेवरल फीमेल मेंबर्स हैं, तो मेंबर्स एंटाइटल टू मेंटेनेंस है ना, देन जो मेल मेंबर्स हैं वो कुछ फीमेल मेंबर को मेंटेनेंस भी इंटाइटल करेंगे. ओके,
Yes.
एंड वर मेंटेनेंस माइट ऑब्जर्व अ लार्ज शेयर ऑफ फैमिली.
Yes.
और यहाँ पे ये भी लिखा है मेंटेनेंस माइट ऑब्जर्व मीन्स ये भी है कि यहाँ पे एक वर्ड जो माइट लिखा हुआ है वो ये बोल रहा है कि वो उसको यहाँ पे डिस्क्रिप्शन दे रहा है कि मेंटेनेंस जो है लार्ज नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स भी जो है फैमिली का में खर्च हो सकता है. ओके, मेंटेनेंस में फैमिली का लार्ज नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स भी खर्च हो सकता है. दैट इज रिटन इन द पॉइंट. ओके,
Yeah, bro.
it has been held by a special bench of Madras court in Vaidyanathan versus
CIT.
CIT that the one male member and the widow of a deceased co-partner can form a joint family, and that therefore the errors of maintenance received by a widow of a deceased co-partner
It's
exempt
deceased, bro,
from.
not deceased. It's deceased.
Yeah,
Yeah,
deceased
yeah,
co-partners are
yeah.
exempt from tax. It means that in this case, if there is a co-partner in co-partnery, there are four generation. If A, B, C, D, or if D dies, then his wife will get the maintenance. She was widow and she will not give tax. Okay, under section 14 subclause 1.
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
it is clear na. If
Yeah,
we were to accept the view contended for by Advocate General, I think we should have to differ from the basis of that decision, and I see no reason for so doing. I think therefore the first question submitted to us must be answered by saying that the income of the SSC should be taxed as the income of Hindu undivided family for the purpose of super tax under section 55.
okay.
They they were giving the example of section 55 that for the purpose of super tax. Super tax means what? N- Super tax means a big tax. There is a small tax and there is
Like the wider
medium
tax.
tax.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
there is a super tax. So the advocate general or they are pushing for super tax. Okay. The second question arises whether under the circumstances of the case the assessment as levied in the case in the order must be answered in the negative.
Yeah.
मीन्स जो भी क्वेश्चन किया गया है क्या उसका नेगेटिव आंसर देना है, मीन्स कि क्या सुपर टैक्स जो लगेगा बोल रहे हैं क्या उसका कुछ नेगेटिव आंसर मिलेगा। क्वेश्चन तो यही है कि क्या जो ये फैमिली है जो ये एसएससी है इसके ऊपर जो है ये जो सेक्शन 55 के परव्यू में आएंगे, क्या उनके ऊपर सुपर टैक्स लगेगा।
Bro, in here the super tax means the an additional tax, like on something already taxed, like this
या
surtax. Yes.
दैट इज you are correct, yeah.
Yeah,
I am also saying that point
yeah, yeah.
that there will be a smaller tax, medium tax, than a super tax in which
Yes.
all the family member will individually pay. Okay.
Right. So, what are the observation of the Range Necker, Justice Rangnecker?
Yeah, you can read.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's yeah. The observation or analysis by the Rangnecker Justice Rangnecker. The question raised on this reference is whether the assessee is liable to be taxed as individual or a representative of the undivided family. Here the representative means the karta, right?
Okay.
Yes, you can assume it will be also there. Okay. The importance of the question lies in the fact that an undivided Hindu family is treated as a single unit for the assessment under section 3 of the act. Okay, and is also entitled to a large exemption is the matter of assessment to the super tax. The fact are that assessee, his father, mother and wife formed a Hindu joint family. This is the like the fact, right, guys? You know, this is the
Okay, okay,
fact
okay.
which is started here
You
from
can highlight the
the yeah.
points.
That is the fact will be easy to understood the what is the correct and fact of this case. Okay, let's start till this point. Okay, the fact are that the Sesi, his father, mother, and wife formed a Hindu joint family. There are four members now. One is a Sesi and his father, mother, and wife, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's complete. Okay. Formed a Hindu. joint family. They were possessed of ancestral property, which on the death of his father developed on the SAC by survivorship, and thereafter he and his widowed mother, after death of father, of course the mother will be right. So he's talking about he and his widowed mother and his wife continue to live. There are three members right now, right? After death of
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
continue to live together as a member of an undivided family under section 2 subsection 9 of Income Tax Act. A Hindu undivided family is included under the definition of person, but has not been otherwise defined anywhere in the act. In my opinion, he is saying that Rangnekar, Justice Rangnekar, in my opinion, therefore the expression must be construed in the same sense, in the sense in which it is understood under the Hindu law. Under the Hindu law, an undivided family is composed of a first male, B female. The male are those that are linearly connected in the male line. Okay. Second, collaterals
Okay.
and relations by adoption. They are the three or four way to consider the male lines. Okay, in the
Okay. Okay.
family. And the fourth one is poor dependence. Okay, the female members are like the first one is wife and the widow wife of the male members. Maiden daughter. What does it mean by maiden daughter, bro? Hello.
Maiden daughters. Okay.
Let me Google. It
Yeah,
will
you
be
can
easy
Google
to
it.
understood. Wait a minute, no issue. Okay, let me only the concerned part will be copied, then it will be defined. Part in the
Maiden means, I think, half half.
yeah, let it will be what happened. It's not
You have listened maiden over in cricket.
yeah maiden over right
Yeah.
because
So in
without any
maiden
ball
over,
is taken na.
yeah, if no
Yes,
run is taken in that over is maiden over. Yeah. So
yeah, no issue. Let
see
me
what is the interpretation in that.
it's like the an unmarried girl or a young woman is called maiden daughter.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the meaning of maiden
I
daughter.
think I think in male they say bachelor, and
Yeah,
in the case of women they say uh maiden.
yeah. You know, after getting a girl married, she will be the member of another family, na another family member, na.
Yeah.
That's why the maiden daughter will be the concerned family member, na. That's why it's written the maiden daughter, right? Got it?
Yeah, that's why
Yeah. It's a
it
second one
will
is
be
maiden
mentioned.
daughter.
It is
First is
mentioned.
widowed or wife. Like these are the two example of the wife line. Sorry,
Hmm.
female person will be
Okay, okay.
considered as a member of the family. Okay.
Okay, okay.
The commentaries mention female slaves and illegitimate sons also as being member of an undivided family. It's like the commentaries mention. So I shall content myself by referring the two well-known textbook. Mane in his book, like the writer is Mane in his book at page number 344, observed as follows that the whole body of such a family consisting of male and females, okay, some of the males members of which are co-partners, that is, person who is on portion partition would be entitled to demand a share while other are only entitled to maintenance. The meaning of co-partner is given here. You can understand. Okay. What is the meaning of co-partner here? That is person who on partition would be entitled to demand a share while others are only entitled to maintenance. Like is taking talking about the male, generally the male person will entitled to partition, right? Then it will be considered
Okay.
as the partners. Okay, the other are only entitled to maintenance, like the generally the female persons is entitled to maintenance, like the wife, widowed mother, like that, right? It's other means here we can assume, not surely the female member one. Okay, then dealing
Also,
with,
also use also y- I am saying that to be bilingual. Okay.
okay, no issue. Okay,
Yeah. Because some important points should be deal in both language.
yeah,
Yeah.
to understand better understanding. Okay,
Yeah,
got
for
it.
better understanding. That's why uh be
No,
careful.
no issue. So then dealing with that, what is called compassionary? The learned author at page number 2347 observed that author is here Mane. It will be easy to remember if you're highlighting the Mane, and you can put the meaning of whatever you are writing, the meaning of a partner, you can put the author name also there. It will be good thing. Okay, then dealing with the what is called co-partnering, the learned author at page number 344 observed that now it is at this point that we see one of the most important distinction between the co-partnering and the general body. Okay, bro, here the general body means like the member of the family, general member of the family talking about, right?
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yes. तो
understand.
क्या क्या डिफरेंस हो सकता है? डिफरेंस बिटवीन द कोपासनरी एंड द जनरल बॉडी मैनेज, मैंने the author मैंने what they are the line here. According to him, I think perhaps a more accurate description of what a Hindu undivided family means is given by the Sir Dinsah Mullah in his Principle of Hindu Law. In this word, here the Mullah talking about, according to Mullah, a joint family consists of all persons lineally descendant from a common ancestor and include their wives and unmarried daughter. This is the the definition of Hindu joint family, right, bro? We can say the एक हिंदू ज्वाइंट फैमिली का definition क्या होता है अकॉर्डिंग टू मुल्ला के अनुसार? A Hindu joint family consists of all person lineally descendant from a common ancestor and include their wives and unmarried daughter, right?
Right, right.
Yes. So an undivided Hindu family in this sense differs from which is called the Hindu Koparnari. An undivided Hindu family in this sense differs from which is called the Hindu Koparnari. Okay. हाँ, which is a much narrower body. कोपासनरी को बोल रहा है यहाँ पे, a narrower body है. A Hindu Kopasnari includes only those male members. Here, the only those male members take by worth and interest in the Kopasnari property. Let's highlight this one, bro. This is what is known as the Apratibandhaya. Have you heard about this one, bro? Apratibandhaya.
It is apratibandhaya.
It is Apratibandhaya. Dhadaya. Apratibandhaya. It's Apratibandhaya. Are you heard about this one, na?
Yeah, I have heard about this.
Okay, no issue. So this is what is known as the Pratibandhaya or unobstructed heritage, which is developed by the survivorship. इस तरह के जो व्यवस्था है उसको प्रतिबंध दया के नाम से जानते हैं. ठीक है, इसमें ओनली मेल मेंबर को कंसिडर किया जा रहा है फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ कोपासनरी, राइट, कोपासनरी प्रॉपर्टी. These are the three generations next to the last holder in unbroken male descendant. Okay. Okay. The crown contends that the Sesi was the sole survivor Kopasnar and therefore free to deal with the property in any way he liked. Okay. That is that the it is the characteristics of the Kopasnari, bro. Right of the Kopasnari, whatever he has the property according to the rule and regulations, like the concept of the apratibandhaya, he can use that property whatever he like, right? That is saying na. Hello, bro, am I audible to you or not? Tell me.
Yeah, you are audible. I am saying that apratibandhaya means when a male when a male
Yes,
uh, s- enjoys heritage by
yes,
taking birth in the family.
yes,
Yeah, then the right vested by the male is known as what it is written as apratibandhaya, I think,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
because it is unobstructed heritage also.
yeah. That's why
Yeah,
no, there is no obstruction, na. It's
yeah,
up
there is no obstruction.
obstruction in context of using the property. There is no obstruction. Why? That's why it's saying that on obstruction property, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. Can I read again further? Hello.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
Read.
Yeah, okay. The crown contends that SSU was the sole surviving co-partner and therefore free to deal with the property in any way he liked. And that being so, there was no undivided family. Okay. Let me put this. Okay. Now, under the Hindu law, undoubtedly the sole surviving co-partner has wider power to deal with the property which he takes by survivorship. Okay, this is the concept under the Hindu divided family. He can use their property as he liked. Okay, but these power are subject to well recognized rights of the female member of the family. Okay, thus the thus the widow of deceased co-partner has a right to be maintained out of the family property and a right to due provision for her residence also. Okay, that's why the matter come into the trial court also, bro, regarding the maintenance due to this provision. Okay, an unmarried daughter has a right to maintenance and residence and to marriage expense. Okay. Similarly, the disqualified heirs and as the blind, the deaf, etc., have similar right itself. If the rights of these persons are threatened, or if the holder of the estate is dealing with the property is a manner inconsistent with or so as to endanger the right of these persons, he may be restrained by a proper action from acting in that manner. Similarly, the widow of the deceased co-partner may adopt a son to her deceased husband, and he would therefore become a co-partner with sole surviving co-partner. अगर कोई फीमेल पर्सन जो है किसी सन को अडॉप्ट करता है टू द डिसीस्ड ancestor also, then that concerned adopted person will be the right of
Co-partner.
co-partner, right, bro?
Yeah.
Then the expression, sorry, then the Then the expenses of the religious ceremonies, such as Sardha, relating to the deceased co-partners, have also to come out of the property. If like the हम लोग देखते हैं कि कोई किसी का डेथ होता है तो उसके भी जो भी काम काज होते हैं, then it will be the duty of the every members of that family to contribute to fulfill their last what could we say last work of the particular deceased person, right? It will be out of the particular property, right, of that family. Okay, I need not refer to that other restrictions on the power of the sole surviving co-partner. Therefore, because there is no co-partner, it does not follow that there is no undivided family. What does that mean? If there is no co-partner, it does not mean कि वहाँ पे हिंदू joint family exist नहीं कर रही है, right?
Yes.
Yes. The joint status of the family does not come to an end merely because of the time being of there is only one member of the family who is in possession of the family property. Okay. It is clear therefore that there is a sharp distinction between what is understood in the Hindu law by the expression undivided Hindu family and co-partnership. Okay. So this case is also referred for the division, concept of undivided Hindu family and co-custody too. Okay.
Okay.
Now, these two expressions, which are known to every Hindu lawyer, were before the legislature when the Income Tax Act come to be enacted. It is a canon of the construction that one cannot impute one cannot impute to the legislature of well-known legal expression. The legislature must be presumed to be acquainted with not only the actual state of the law, but with the legal interpretation put upon the technical expression by the court, have no option left but to construe that the wider expression in the way in which it has been construed and understood under the Hindu law. To put a narrower meaning on the expression undivided Hindu family, as the crown wants us to do, would, in my opinion, be legislating instead of the interpreting the section. The view which we are talking is not without authority, and I need refer only this to the 56 Madras one. It is said that was a decision under the section 14 clause 1 of Income Tax Act, but reading the judgment carefully, it seems to me that the point which has arisen before us also arose before the judges of Madras High Court, and the whole ratio descendi of the case is the expression undivided family. It's talking about the undivided family, okay? Hindu family has to be understood in the sense in the which is understood in the Hindu law. The Learned Advocate Journal has referred to an unreported decision of the Calcutta High Court and produced an uncertified copy of the judgment. I have no hesitation in saying with respect to the learned judges in that case, their reasoning does not appeal to me and is opposed to the fundamental principles of the Hindu law. For this, for these reasons, I agree that the question raised must be answered in the manner proposed by Lord Chief Justice. Okay. So this is the case regarding basically for the purpose of the what does mean of the undivided Hindu family and the Upasana one. Okay. Regarding the issue in the first, second paragraph, it is tell about it is treated as the unit, right? So, hello, then are you there, bro Rajendra? I think, hello, bro, hello.